This is a grasshopper. Hello, garden explorers. Let's meet the grasshopper, a little insect with super strong legs for jumping. The grasshopper lives in fields, forests and gardens all around the world, from Africa to Asia and America. This tiny creature eats grass, leaves and crops. A grasshopper can live about 1 year and loves to hop from place to place. Did you know that grasshopper can leap up to 20 times its own body length? That makes the grasshopper an amazing jumper. This is a turtle. Hi, little explorers. Let's meet the turtle, a gentle animal that carries its home on its back. The turtle lives in rivers, lakes, oceans, and forests all around the world, from the USA to Vietnam. This amazing creature eats plants, fruits, insects, and sometimes fish. A turtle can live from 30 to over 80 years and loves basking in the sun or swimming slowly. Did you know the turtle can hide its head and legs inside its shell for protection? Splash, splash! Who's the cool swimmer in the deep blue sea? It's the amazing shark! Sharks live in oceans all over the world, from warm tropical waters to cold seas near the poles. The shark eats fish, squid, and sometimes even seals. It can live from 20 to 30 years, and some live even longer. The shark loves swimming fast and using its strong nose to find food. What a fascinating ocean hunter! This is a Quetzalcoatlus. Wow, dino explorers! Let's meet the Quetzalcoatlus, one of the largest flying animals that ever lived. The Quetzalcoatlus lived about 70 million years ago in what is now North America, especially Texas. This giant pterosaur had wings as wide as a small airplane. The Quetzalcoatlus ate fish and small animals, and it could walk on land as well as soar in the sky. Even though the Quetzalcoatlus is extinct, it remains one of the most amazing creatures in history. This is a Marella splendens. Hi, little time travelers! Today we'll meet the tiny Marella splendens. This ancient sea creature lived more than 500 million years ago in what is now Canada. The Marella splendens enjoyed eating tiny bits of food from the ocean floor, like plankton and small particles. With its spiky head and many legs, the Marella splendens looked very unusual. Scientists think it lived only a short time, maybe just a few years. The Marella splendens is one of the most famous fossils from the Burgess Shale. This is a blue lobster. Hello, ocean adventurers! Let's meet the blue lobster, a super rare lobster with a bright blue shell. The blue lobster lives in the cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean, near countries like the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. It eats fish, crabs, and small sea creatures while hiding among rocks. The blue lobster can live more than 30 years and enjoys exploring the ocean floor at night. Isn't the blue lobster an incredible treasure of the sea? This is a sperm whale. Hi, ocean adventurers. Let's meet the sperm whale, the largest toothed whale in the world, with a giant square head. The sperm whale lives in deep oceans, near countries like New Zealand, Norway, and the United States. It eats giant squid and fish while diving very deep into the sea. The sperm whale can live about 70 years and loves swimming in groups called pods. Isn't the sperm whale an incredible and powerful giant of the ocean? This is a cephalaspis. Hi, time travelers. Meet the ancient cephalaspis, a jawless fish that lived over 400 million years ago. The cephalaspis swam in rivers and lakes of what is now Europe and North America. It enjoyed eating tiny plants and small particles from the water. A cephalaspis could live a few years, moving slowly near the river bottom. These creatures loved using their flat heads to dig in the sand. The cephalaspis is strange, special, and a true fossil of Earth's history. This is a sea anemone. Hi, ocean explorers. Let's meet the sea anemone, a soft and colorful animal that looks like a flower under the sea. The sea anemone lives in oceans around the world, in countries like Australia, Japan, and Brazil. It eats tiny fish and plankton by catching them with its stinging tentacles. The sea anemone can live more than 50 years and enjoys staying attached to rocks or coral. Isn't the sea anemone a magical and beautiful friend of the ocean? This is a manta ray. Hi, kids. Let's meet the manta ray. This gentle giant lives in warm oceans around the world, especially near Australia, Mexico, and Indonesia. A manta ray enjoys eating plankton and tiny fish by filtering water through its wide mouth. They can live about 20 to 25 years. The graceful manta ray loves gliding through the sea like a flying bird of the ocean. This is a tiger. Hello, jungle friends. Let's meet the tiger, the biggest cat in the world. The tiger lives in forests and grasslands of countries like India, Russia, and Thailand. This strong hunter eats deer, wild pigs, and sometimes fish. A tiger can live about 15 to 20 years and loves to swim, unlike most cats. Did you know each tiger has stripes that are different, just like our fingerprints? That makes every tiger unique and special. This is a bear. Hello, forest friends. Meet the bear, a big animal with thick fur and strong paws. The bear lives in many countries around the world, like Canada, Russia, and China. It enjoys eating fish, honey, berries, and sometimes meat. A bear can live about 20 to 30 years. These animals love climbing trees, swimming in rivers, and taking long naps. The bear is powerful, curious, and one of the most amazing creatures of the wild. This is a goose. Hi, little farm explorers. Let's meet the goose, a large bird with a long neck and strong wings. The goose lives near lakes, rivers, and farms in countries like Canada, China, and Germany. It eats grass, seeds, and small insects while walking or swimming. The goose can live about 15 to 20 years and enjoys staying in flocks with its family. Isn't the goose a smart and loyal friend of both farms and nature? This is a sheep. Hi, little farmers. Let's meet the sheep, a fluffy animal that people raise all around the world, from Australia and New Zealand to the USA and England. The sheep loves to eat grass, leaves, and hay. A sheep can live about 10 to 12 years and enjoys staying in groups called flocks. Did you know the sheep gives us warm wool for clothes and blankets? That makes the sheep very helpful to people. This is a hermit crab. Hello, sandy beach explorers. Let's meet the hermit crab, a tiny crab that lives inside empty seashells. The hermit crab is found on coasts in countries like Australia, Japan, and the United States. It eats algae, small worms, and leftover food it finds on the shore. The hermit crab can live about 10 to 15 years and loves switching shells as it grows bigger. Isn't the hermit crab a funny and clever little creature of the beach?